I think we are live. Can you say something, guys?
And testing, 1, 2, 3. Are we
Alright.
live? Are we live?
Yeah.
Are we live? We are live. What is up, gamers? And welcome to the Ghost Ship Games Friday stream here. You're back rocking with the GSG bad boys. It's myself, Aaron, Jagged, and Johan. And today we're playing the 2023 Labor of Love winner, Deep Rock Galactic. Right?
Hey,
Yeah.
we won.
It looks different than I'm used to, but I mean,
No, this must be it, man.
No, this is a very big update to the game. We decided to like change things around, and yeah, here we are.
Yeah, we did a few tweaks. We did a little bit of market research, kind of looked at what other games were, winning awards out there, which ones had, a lot of community love, which games were getting recognized for all the love and labor that they were putting into it. So we did a bit of optimizing, and we're gonna give it a spin.
yeah, I'm not sure I like the new logo. I can barely read what it says. I mean, it says the Deep Rock Relax. Yeah, okay. I think that's close enough. Maybe we need a duo on that one, but yeah.
We're just goofing around, folks. as you know, I want to clarify.
What, really? Oh man, I installed this for nothing. Fuck. All right, be right back.
Don't worry, dude. I mean, it's basically the same game.
It's
also,
a 200 gigabyte joke.
Yeah. The 200 gig joke.
How large is Red Dead anyway?
Hold on. Let me
Can
see.
you really put a size on love?
On Labor of Love.
It's
It's not the like
That is a
two,
fair point.
2 point whatever. It's 120 gigabytes. That's the cost. The cost of
Can
love,
one truly,
labor.
but can one truly measure the size of a gesture of love so deep and all encompassing that with that it's constantly updated? All right, enough goofing around. Let's play our favorite game, Australia Simulator 2, Deep Rock Galactic.
I guess.
Folks, it's a Friday. It is extremely cold in Denmark. It's minus 7 degrees Celsius, which for those of you in North America is minus 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. And everyone here is complaining.
That's a
including
solid
myself.
conversion, Aaron.
Thank
Did you
you
do
very
that
much.
did you do like on the fly, or did you like take notes to begin with?
The Fahrenheit system keeps confusing me every time.
Yeah, no, I'm used to it. I mean, after living in Europe now for 5.5 years, I've gotten pretty good at explaining the conversion rate to Europeans. And a little trick for all you out there, whether you're aspiring meteorologists or little globe trotters, or you simply love numbers, to convert any temperature in Celsius. I learned a really nice trick for this, which is all you have to do is take the starting number there in Celsius, and then just say minus 1,000 Fahrenheit. And you get the same result every time, no matter how you do it, which is really, really useful. So just a little tip you can take with you if you're traveling or doing, whatever you're up to.
That sounds like a good trick.
I booted up the wrong Deep Rock Galactic.
Yes,
we're playing Survivor today.
You booted up the right one if you want to win Labor of Love.
At least that will have 2 shots at winning it.
You can't see it, but I've got one of those grip trainer things at my desk, and I've just broken 4 of them in a row.
Easy now, we can't afford so many of them.
What was I going to say? Also, this is a huge day, a historic day, one of the most historic days for all of the Deep Rock Galactic community, because speaking of the Steam Awards, you may remember that last year, back when we looked at the world with a positive outlook, when we still had hope, when we woke up every day and we thought...
Still had that childlike magic in our eyes.
Right? Or childless magic, which can be another form of optimism.
I wish.
It's, back in simpler times for the Ghost Ship crew, when we had hope, when the part of our hearts that knew how to love was still working, when we woke up and thought, today could be a good day. We, when we were nominated for the Labor of Love Award, announced a hat called the Jagged Bug Basher, which is a very cool Viking helmet. But unfortunately, it made some Ryzen CPUs break for some game users, which is obviously not something you really want as game developers. So we had to go fix that. So the hat was delayed. Anyway, long story short, the hat is now available. All you have to do is log into Deep Rock Galactic, winner of the 2020. No, I'm just kidding. And log in, and you will get the Jagged Bug Basher Viking helmet in your inventory forever.
I am currently wearing it just to.
Are you? Good heavens! Yeah,
I am.
the sartorial legend. In a rare Deep Rock occurrence, it's actually somewhat of an exclusive hat. So it's not going to be one that's all the way available, or like always available. So you have to log in before January 29th at 1 p.m. CET. That stands for crusty European time for those of you in another continent. So yeah, just log in. It's not out on console yet. We're plugging it into the next patch, which should be out next week.
Fingers crossed. Knock on wood.
Can I join your guys' game and play Deep Rock Galactic with you?
I guess since you're here, then
Please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you so much.
You already joined, didn't you?
Yes.
Time to put on my cool new hat. Time to boot up my Ryzen CPU running computer and try out this cool.
Oh man!
Oh, ouch! Oh, this hat actually. That's
I think we actually have like a lot of those at the office.
What?
Ryzen
cool new hats?
Yeah, actually, I think we're low on those.
Okay, enough nursing our wounds and goofing around. We've got a real question from ZZ Skull Knight over on Twitch. They say, I have a question. You guys got rid of the molly trick where you dig underground and plug up the hole. Is there a reason why you guys did that? Yeah, they're referring to this as sort of a game exploit that got some attention like late this summer in like August, September times, which was that when extracting, if you just dug molly into a hole and then covered it up with a engineer pancake, it would just fuck up the pathing and like basically initiate a failsafe internal thing in the game where it just drops the drop pod directly on top of you, so you could just like cheese your way to a really easy extraction. Anyway,
yeah,
they were asking why
it would think you were in like like the entire cave were just like the little thing you were in.
Yeah, and this person on Twitch is asking why we fixed it. We fixed it because I don't know, it kind of defeats the purpose of the game. I mean, yeah, you could do it, but it eliminated one part that was sort of what we considered a fairly important experience of the game. In the same way that the developers of the famous board game Chess fixed the patch where you could just pull out a sword and be like, I'm done playing and I win the game now. That also just kind of defeated a fairly key mechanic of it. So, same logic there.
Oh, happy birthday, the fungus!
Happy birthday, the fungus!
Oh, yeah.
It was your birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday!
But now it's fully your birthday.
Happy next day. Happy 364 days to your next birthday.
Can't believe we've just gotten tricked to wish a double birthday.
And your gift from us to you is that you won't be immediately banned from the Discord that you just joined today. I see.
Also, our gift.
Congrats!
Hat. We actually timed it so that the hat would come out today for you. So come and get your hat. Come and get your birthday hat.
But he already played. I think there's 364 days until he can play again. That's too bad, man.
Rock solid. Give me a rock fight and stone. Rock and stone.
Looking good.
Thanks, Jagged. You too, dog.
Thanks. Nice hat. Nice hat. Nice hats, guys.
Thanks, man. You too, guys. Man, I love our new hats. I can't wait to labor in our new hats. I can't wait to love how much we're laboring in our new hats. Got a questione. Savage Bro over on Twitch says, I have a question. What's your go-to weapon for industrial sabotage? Personally, I'm enjoying how much easier Caretaker is with sludge and volatile impact mixture. Whoa, shit, I've actually never tried that on Caretaker. Right now I'm playing Driller, and I've never felt like I really have a good one for Caretaker missions. But I don't know, if I'm Scout, I usually go GK2 with the AI stability. If I'm most stuff with Gunner, like homebrew, like the homebrew jet fuel for the Hurricane or Big Bertha works. engineer, magnetic pellicle alignment on the shot the gun. I don't know. You can do a lot, but that's a good. Actually, it's a very good tip with volatile impact. I hadn't thought that would work on caretaker, so I will try that out. If
I
do
use the
end up
minigun with exhaust vectoring on almost every map.
testing. What's exhaust victory?
It's more damage for less accuracy.
Nice. I've actually never tried that one.
I'm gonna, in your honor, Johan, since it's not your birthday, I'll do that right now.
The Fungus asks, hey devs, do you guys ever make hats from fan arts from community members on all types of platforms? Because I'm working on designing a hat. Have we done that before? I'm not sure we have.
I think we've taken inspiration from some beard suggestions
Yeah.
a long while ago. I don't know if there were hats included in that. Maybe it was.
I think it was beards only.
I don't know how often we do that though. It's more up to the artists, what kind of hats they make.
The Fungus, I don't want to
wait.
spoil it, but I did guess that you were doing a mushroom hat.
How did you guess that? I think that's yeah, doing a mushroom hat.
Quickly, ALB over in Twitch says, wow, I want that hat. Oh man, if you want the hat we're wearing, I got some crazy news for you, dog. All you got to do is boot up your own game, Deep Rock Galactic, and you'll get this hat too. And then you can walk around and pretend you're Jakob. Just like how when I go home, I put on a hat that says Jakob on it, and I walk around and I pretend I'm Jakob.
Sometimes it's very confusing when there's suddenly two Jakobs in the room. Don't know which one is which.
Yeah.
Oh man, the intern was really confused again.
Another thing Jakob and I do is we both put on our Jakob disguises, and then we go to Johan's house and we switch out all his medications, so he's taking different ones at the wrong dosages, and then we spin around in a bunch of circles and we always shout, we're both Jakob, you're in a nightmare, you're never gonna wake up. Which is just kind of like a fun, I don't know, like a culture thing that we do at Ghost Ship.
If you switch my medications, I might legit not wake up. So don't do that, please.
We actually once recruited
big glowing weak spot that emerges.
We once recruited Anders to do the same thing too. So he also dressed up as Jacob, and then we all went to the bathroom, and then we waited until Marky had to go to the bathroom, and he was like standing in line, and then we all came out at the same time. He was really confused. It's good.
Over on Death to You 972 on YouTube asks, isn't this the hat that broke the servers? Yeah, sort of. It's the hat that we found out caused earlier Ryzen CPUs had some sort of weird connection or interaction with earlier Ryzen CPUs that would cause the entire game to crash. So I initially, on the Steam blog post, I initially called it, we fixed the hat that broke the game, but I figured that not everyone would know that I was joking. So in select circumstances, it was the hat that broke the game.
Was it the hat, or was it like the build machines with the hat?
It was the build machines, I think.
Yeah.
But it's more fun to say that's the hat.
Yeah.
And listen, man, I work in marketing where we're going after what's fun, not what's true.
That's the most marketing thing I've ever heard anyone say.
This ain't journalism, baby.
Just make shit up.
The Elite
Or
Troll.
maybe it is journalism.
If I make a typo, and when the blog article came out and I said GPUs, not CPUs, that wasn't me being dumb, that was marketing. Let's see here. The Elite Troll over on Twitch asks, question, how do you feel about the community perception that Gunner isn't as fun as other classes? I don't know, man. I mean...
Sucks being wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
Sounds
To
like a
quote
skill
the-
issue.
To quote the great Big Lebowski, that's just your opinion, man. Personally, I think Gunner's fun as hell, because I like shooting things and not overthinking it. But, I don't know, I guess if you want, like, a bunch of, like, tech and stuff, and you want to be complex or something with the way you play, I don't fucking know. Then maybe Gunner's got less going on, but I don't know. I'm gonna find him less fun.
I mean, if you don't like guns, don't play the gunner.
Yeah, that's a huge... the spoilers for people who maybe are new to Deep Rock Galactic, if you don't like guns, the Gunner has one, and he uses it, so don't... Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. Yeah, I don't know. I would disagree with that being a community perception. Like, I would agree with, say, if there's a community perception that, like, oh, Herald's a tedious fight or something like that's a definitely thing that I've heard before. I don't really know that the... yeah. I agree to disagree on Gunner being not fun. I've never really understood why they call him Gunner. Do you guys get that?
Maybe his name is Gunner.
Gunnar.
He's the only canonically Swedish character in Deep Rock.
Might as well spend all my grenades in the beginning since I forget I have them later.
Is there any video game where some character is actually called Gunnar?
I thought you were going to ask if there's any character that's actually Swedish, and I was going to think of the shield maiden woman from Overwatch. There's got to be.
What about
Bridget?
Torbjorn?
You know, Johan, this is a question that the chat can answer. Dear chat, if you guys know of any video game with a character named Gunnar, let us know. Peaceful Lawrence over in Twitch says, your game is amazing. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Lawrence. If you really like it, be sure to vote for us for the labor of love. Just kidding. No, but thank you for your kind words. I'm glad you're enjoying the game, and glad you're tuning in to hang out with us. So, riggedy, rock and stone.
We should get like the fuel.
Johan, the fungus in YouTube says that they think that there's a Valkyrie in God of War named Gunnar.
Ah.
A Valkyrie?
I thought this is maybe me and weak mythology. Aren't Valkyries always female?
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
I think,
not.
I mean, I think there's there's probably like a female like form of the name.
But like, is it still called a Valkyrie if?
I don't think there are male Valkyries now. Maybe there isn't God of War.
Well,
I mean,
it's 2024. It's time to.
Yeah,
like,
it's time to mix it up. Nordic mythology. Get with the times.
Yeah.
I think there are plenty of Nordic names that have some sort of gun in it. For,
What'd you say?
Females. There are plenty of Nordic names that have like gun in some form in it.
Like
Yeah, but
Jacob Gunn.
J-gun.
Gun Jacob.
Air gun.
Yeah, gun.
Yo gun. I don't know. If only we had like 231 people in the chat that had access to the internet and could go look up Valkyrie names God of War.
Evil
If
Weevil
only.
1234 says the thing you said should be a voice line. Riggedy, rock and stone. That'd be good. Also, somebody else suggests Zippy Kaye for the Scout, which is also really
I think
good.
Riggedy Rock and Stone is already in there.
Is it?
I think it is.
I remember before I started working here, I had a text file on my phone of different rock and stone variation ideas.
But you deleted it when you started working here because you don't work for free.
That's
Past.
we're starting
past
over.
There's a game called YS, I think, and there's a guy there called Gunnar Krog. Pretty cool name. He looks like an anime boy.
You look like an anime boy. The way that you're always running into work with a piece of toast in your mouth and your arms behind you like Naruto.
Yeah, that's
Did
me.
you guys have somebody at your school that did the like Naruto run?
Yes.
Yeah. Me too.
Was it you?
I'd like to keep that undisclosed.
That's fair.
That's a GDPR breach. I can't.
Check the identity of Naruto, then
And multiple people saying there's a Valkyrie called Gunnar, Gunnr, in God of War. That sounds more like it could be a Viking style female nun.
or like a bunch of hidden vowels.
It's not really the same name though, I guess. I mean, it's very similar, but
Speaking of Naruto, are you guys anime guys? I'm not an anime guy. I just wanna-
Nope.
I don't really like Naruto anymore though. It's too long.
But you did.
I don't like the long anime.
When you ran
Yeah.
a lot.
No, I used to watch all the really long garbage animes. But
Like which ones?
like Dragon Ball, Pokemon, Naruto, Bleach. So I watched a bunch of all of those. And I'm sorry if you disagree with them being garbage enemies, but it's the truth.
I think gatekeeping anime is like a really weeb thing to do, Johan.
I'm just saying, if you have over 1,000 episodes, probably most of them aren't that good.
Yeah, 1,000 episodes is too many. Also, another chat contribution on video game characters named Gunnar. Apparently, the blacksmith in Assassin's Creed Valhalla is also named Gunnar.
Ah.
Although you should be called Sorter.
Sort of.
All right.
Smithers.
Assassin's Creed Simpsons.
You know what? I'd probably buy that on day one.
At least
they
it's
did that.
unique.
Yeah,
I would.
that would be the best idea they've ever done. I think it's kind of like when they made the Far Cry Blood Dragon just to like just to get it out of the system. Like it made a really weird version of Far Cry that should have do that with Assassin's Creed. You just goof it up. Get the
If
license.
anyone watching the stream has like a cousin that works at Ubisoft, you can have my Assassin's Creed Simpsons idea for free.
That would actually be great.
I mean, I don't know, it'd be better than, whoops, it's Egypt again. Like, alright, we get it. Do you think they set it in Egypt because it's easy to model the pyramids because they're low poly?
Yes, that's definitely the reason.
That's why we're doing low poly, right?
That's why we're doing the next game in Egypt.
Deep Rock Egyptic. That'd be great.
Deep Rock hieroglyphic. Mr. Gentris says, question for the devs. Have you thought of making the perk to get Steve extend to other glyphids besides the 3 grunt types? No. Or, I mean, I guess maybe we've thought of it, but I think the answer on that one is no, mostly just because it would be pretty overpowered.
Yeah, it's on
Like,
purpose that it's not possible.
If you could get a glyphid, or like if you could Steveify like the Praetorian or something, would just be kind of...
Wasn't there like I think we had a bug at some point with when we launched the coil gun, where you could actually transfer the Steve status to other.
Yeah!
That was messed up. One of my favorite
Immortal
bugs.
dreadnoughts incoming.
Yeah. My bolt designator. Beeve.
Retector over on YouTube asks, have you guys ever thought about adding a little, quote, aim assist to mining minerals or collecting oil shale? Because aiming at the little bits sometimes can be annoying. I don't know. Johan, you're the tech guy. How would that...
I don't think we've considered that, at least.
Just be driller and use C4.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also think the small bits that are left, I mean, they're insignificant. I mean, you can mine them if it really bothers you. It bothers me, but it won't. You're not really missing out on anything, unless you're like at one point missing 1 nitra. Then maybe you should have gotten everything.
Oil.
You guys remember that one bugged deep
nitro.
dive mission where it was like you had to get the exact right amount of morkite, otherwise it would just soft block the entire thing?
Yeah, it was there, even though some people said it wasn't. It was there, just the right amount.
I'm starting the Reda.
It's been a while since I saw Mike's Magic Hole.
Samich Bro on Twitch asks you, Jakob, they say, what build are you using?
Let me get a build check.
On what? Why do people always ask these questions when we're like in the middle of like a wave or something? I'm using the what do you call it? The exhaust thing on. Ah shit. Hold on. I'm gonna use the shield just to answer this question. Exhaust vectoring with cooling. Oh shit, my shield is out. Yeah. All this.
Borrowed Time 272 in Twitch says, "Is there a way to add the voice line, 'I love miners' to Gunner?" Nice try, pal. That's a good one, but
Yeah, we're not falling for that again.
It's because we're not adding the Keemstar class in Deep Rock yet. Keemstar confirmed playable character in Deep Rock Galactic.
He's fast as fuck, boy.
Somebody over on YouTube says, what inspired the GSG team to start working on 2 different roguelikes and shadow drop them from what seems to be nowhere? Well, I guess number one thing with that, we're only working on one. Deep Rock Survivor is a roguelike. However, that's being developed by Fun Day Games over in Aarhus in Denmark. They're part of Ghost Ship Publishing. So that's not like something that we're working on in-house. As far as what inspired us to be working on what is it called? Rogue Core. I mean, that was as we explained before on our like big publishing event last year. That's something that the interest for it has been there for a long time, and we thought about maybe it'd be a DLC, but eventually was getting enough of sort of life of its own that we thought it made more sense to have it as a standalone for a lot of reasons there. But as far as we dropped it out of nowhere, I mean, I think part of the reason there was also just like people starting to wonder where, because like it was getting difficult to be like, anytime somebody was like, hey, what's going on with season 5, to be like, coming up, because like we were working on Rogue Core then, but like hadn't said it yet. And so it was, I think, largely just as a community thing, so people at least knew what was going on here. You know, obviously still like meant to delay and all that, but at least it was, you know, so you could know that it was because we were working on something new and not just like, oh yeah, we forgot about the season.
Whoops.
Yeah, the thing is, people often don't realize that you can't just announce that you're working on something and what you're doing like on day one. You need to really figure out what it is, what it's going to be, and
if it's going
be
to
able to
have
show
any
something.
potential to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. It would be bad if we like started like right when we started developing this concept. It was like, yeah, we're working on a new game, and then we're like, oh, it turns out this isn't viable, or this isn't as fun as we hope, or yeah, or it sucks, and then that would, you know, that'd be bad to get everyone riled up for a new game and then have to drop it.
There's a lot of concepting in game development, so you really have to like hammer it in, nail it down.
Somebody over in Grumblecakes over in Twitch says, question, in regards to DRG Rogue Core, why is the core red? The core is red to symbolize that it's angry. No, I don't know. I think that's mostly just in the key art. We maybe will change it or something like that later in the game. So, final color of the core may vary in ultimate product.
Oh, bulk.
Oh, we got friends tuning in over in Twitch. JCall2025 says, hello people. What up, JCall? Wonton Bomb says, hi gang. What's going on, Wonton Bombs? CringeP156 says, hi. Welcome back, CringeP. Welcome to the GSG Friday stream. Oh, I almost got down. Oh, wait, shit. Do we have a shield up for... Ooh, this bulk detonator's... Oh, it's making me itchy. Oh, we're so fucked. Oh, just kidding, we're not fucked. We are so back. CringeP156 says, what are you up for this Friday? What am I up for? I'm up for playing Deep Rock Galactic like I am every Friday.
Why are we here?
Hooray!
Bullet Time Gaming asks, is this the free legal advice stream? Yeah, correct. Well, yeah, because we decided a new thing in 2024. On Thursdays, we're giving out medical advice, and Fridays, we're giving out legal advice. So if anyone has some really serious life or death legal issues, you're in the right place. We are lawyers and we'll help you. Let's see here.
Oh, we got
Scanning
one
over
session
for some
item, I
questions
think.
in YouTube. Somebody over in YouTube says, "Hey, DRG dev team, quick questione. What was the inspiration for the rival robots and most impotently, the giant floating metal piece of geometry, the Caretaker?" Jagged or Johan, either of you guys know about that one?
I think there's
I mean-
some. Speaking of Egypt, I think some pyramids.
I always kind of assumed the Caretaker was maybe inspired by, was it the third angel from Neon Genesis? I forgot if that was a cube or a pyramid.
Hey, Mister, I don't watch anime.
Okay, I've watched Neon Genesis, but that's it.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
We should have Jacek on the stream here. He could answer these questions.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We should do a guest.
But
Originally,
I mean,
it used to be like a facility, right? I think we called it facility.
yeah, but
So, well, I
like
guess you
one of
would go
the
with-
big reasons it has the inverted pyramid shape is like a gameplay reasons, because you can only see two sides of it at once, so you're kind of forced to move around it.
Right, we need the.
So it comes a lot from gameplay. As for specific references to what inspired it, I sadly don't have the. I wasn't involved in that process specifically.
Yeah, you just work here.
Yeah, I just work here.
Like peeing on a shrimp.
Like peeing
Tetrahedron,
on a shrimp.
sorry.
We should get like shrimp stickers to put in the toilet bowls at work. See how long it takes before someone catches on.
But we did explore like many different shapes. At one point, this was like tiny like shards in a cloud, almost.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
We're exploring shapes at Ghost Ship Games.
Yeah.
Most of the workday for us is we sit down at our desks and we have that, one of those big boxes with the different colored or different shaped like holes cut out, and we have a bunch of blocks. And so most of us spend most of the morning just kind of figuring out which blocks go in which holes. And then we work for 15 minutes, and then we go home at 2 p.m. because of Danish socialism.
You're not even kidding. Just getting gold up here.
I got somebody asking a few times over in Twitch about possible flare upgrades or cosmetics. Now that's not something that we're gonna do. The flares used to be something that was like upgradable and stuff, but it ended up sort of distracting people from upgrading weapons, which we felt was sort of the more important, also more fun part of the game. So we just, at some earlier point in development, basically just made it so that all flares are default at the maximum of what they would be, and then just kept it at that, so everyone can sort of focus on most of the upgrades.
Oh, I'll be right there.
Hurry up! I ain't getting younger, you know.
Can't wait until season 5. Dodecahedrons. Whatever shape we come up with.
Yeah, is your mic getting continually further away from your head because you're getting?
Yeah, it's something with gravity, I think.
It's because you've put a. Oh, me and Yaga with the same beard and finishing animation. Is it because you have your mic mounted on a turtle on your desk that keeps walking around?
Yeah, and I ran out of treats, so it's going for the kitchen.
Feeding it blueberries to make it stay.
It would be easier if I was in Sweden, where like 7% of everything is just made of blueberries.
This is true.
That's actually why IKEA buildings are blue.
Yep.
True story. You heard it here first.
JLM over in YouTube asks, what is that headgear? Oh man, I am so glad you asked. The stylish helmet you see us four dwarves sporting is called the Jagged Bug Basher. And in fact, if you are on PC, it is available to you right this red hot diggity danged minute.
Steam.
All you need to do is sit down at your computer, boot it up, and log on to the famous game Deep Rock Galactic, winner of the 2023 Labor of Love Awards. And all you need to do is just log in, and then you will have this hat forever.
I have to correct you there, Aaron.
What?
You said something wrong.
What?
It was right about where you said like the Labor of Love thing. It's on Steam only currently.
Yeah,
not
correct.
Just,
It's coming
just not PC.
Yeah, if you are on console, we're working on it, but it'll come out probably sometime next week with the next patch, because we can't just like force an update quite as quickly as we can with the PC. So all you have to do is pop it on, then you put this hat on your head, and then you sit down and you just smile so big, and you think, gosh, do I look great.
And I didn't do anything for this hat at all. You could also tell yourself.
Yeah, you could say it.
You could say it. I didn't have to vote for the proper game in the Labor of Love. Nah, we know we all did. Right, chat?
That's right.
Oh, they're all silent now.
Yeah, I could be Johan. What are you guys doing this weekend? Did you do anything fun or cool?
I'm actually going to IKEA, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you gonna
buy? Nothing probably. It's
You're just
it's
going
purely out
for-
of self-loathing.
Just for love of the game?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna put up a shelf that I have postponed for too long.
Where did you buy it, Johan?
At IKEA. No, it was not at IKEA.
Oh, man.
IKEA. What was it called?
I was hoping for that.
It was some store in Malmö, furniture store.
The shelf store.
Yeah.
Good luck on your shelf. Can we get a good luck
I always
hanging your
work on my
Johan,
shelf.
in the chat? Yeah, I know, dog. I'm going to a spa this afternoon for the first time.
Ooh.
I've never been to a spa.
What kind of spa?
Get your beers.
I think it's one. It's like it's like an old timey, or not old timey, but or I guess it's from like 1906. But me and my girlfriend are going, and I guess you sit in a tub, and they got like nice tubs, and I guess a sauna and
Here.
some scrubs
Hey.
products. I don't know. I've never been. I had no idea what to expect.
Did you get your beer, Johan?
I have not.
Come on, you lazy bastards. We've got a job to do.
In season 5, it will the caves will be replaced with IKEAs, and the mission will be to try to get out of there alive. It can be very hard. Like they have all these like shortcuts that are really confusing. It's like, is this the way out or is it the backwards? Who knows?
That's where we took the cave generation inspiration from. Was all of us being blackout drunk trying to get out of IKEA.
I had someone was
What is
someone
this place?
once spawned in IKEA and couldn't get out because the exit didn't spawn.
We got Zarati tuning in Twitch saying, "My girlfriend is addicted to your game. Please help." Sounds like we already helped, dude. You're welcome. Rock and Stone.
Why aren't you?
Yeah. Why don't you simply be supportive and also get addicted to Deep Rock Galactic, winner of the 2023 Labor of Love Award?
I die a little inside every time I have to think how to do something.
Yes, if in season 5 IKEA strikes back, the spitballers will shoot köttbullar at you instead of the whatever they're made of now.
Yeah. The mission objective is a long, quick time event where you need to assemble a large shelving unit. SFD says, question, can you add friendly fire reduction when the mission quota has been met? Recently, some troll ruined mission by killing everyone. A host couldn't kick him because quota had been met already. No. Okay, I don't know. Like, that... First of all, that sucks. I'm sorry you had to go through that. But, I mean, that's not a big enough problem to warrant us, like, looking at it yet. I mean, I get that there is that potential for abuse, but you know, I think that even if we were to fix that, folks, if they were really, really determined to be an annoying asshole while playing games, they would find another way to do it. So, again, not to dismiss what you experienced there. That does suck and it's annoying. And I've encountered people who are obnoxious in this game as well, such as my colleagues Jacob and Johan. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, it happens. But I think something like that isn't a widespread enough occurrence to warrant.
I'm pretty sure you equipping the fat boy is like the most like disruptive thing that's happened to me in this game.
Well, it's different when I do it because it's on stream and then it's content.
Ah.
Yeah. See, that's the secret.
Acceptable targets, I see.
Uh-huh. Also, I don't know, you guys were both acting shifty, so I feel like I was kind of justified in it, in that sense.
I think you're projecting now, Aaron. Oh, I don't want to go there.
Somebody, JLM over on YouTube says, is the theme revealed for the Season 5? Yeah, that was something that actually we covered in On the Horizon, which was our big like developer stream at the end of last year. And the theme of it generally is looking as sort of a tie-in, a thematic tie-in to Rogue Core. So it's there'll be game element, you know, it's not going to be the direct game, but it'll sort of help introduce that storyline and sort of immerse players in that extension of the DRG universe. So
I'm not sure that's actually gonna be the theme. I think it's just there is gonna be a tie-in.
Yeah.
Also, because there will be like some time before it releases on consoles. It would be really weird if it's just I think at least if it's a tie-in and there's Season 5 on console, but there's no like Rogue Core on console. I don't know.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
I need to
so
talk to my.
It'll be part of it, but I don't know if it's not going to be the theme in a super distinct way.
It's not gonna be an ad for Rogue Core. It's just there will be references, so.
But you know what there are going to be ads for is a company you can turn to when you've got guests over and they're wondering what you got to eat, and all you want to do is yell at them, Secondis. That's right, folks. Today's stream is brought to you by the Secondis Food and Beverage Company. Secondis, of course, founded in 1908 in Pennsylvania. They are and always have been family-owned and operated. They are known for their delightfully carbonated, perfectly sweet root beer, as well as their tantalizing assortment of salted nuts. They've got peanuts, pistachios, cashews, hazelnuts, almonds, and much more. So folks, when you're snacking, nothing satisfies like Secondis nuts. Thanks, folks. And now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Never gets old.
All right, who's shooting? Oh, that was Jacob. Who is it over in YouTube? Samuel J over at YouTube says, where can I find out more about Rogue Core? Yeah, we don't have gameplay out yet, but if you're interested in kind of what's going on, and I'm getting assaulted by bugs. Yeah, if you are interested in Rogue Core, you want to see a little bit more about what's taking shape and all that. Definitely look at this Steam page for Rogue Core. I've written a few like behind the scenes articles for it, like interviewing. One is with one of our art directors, another one's with their sound designer, and so we've got sort of a few looks into some of the artistic products going in and shaping Rogue Core right now. Whoa! Oh, damn it. And I got a point. First point of the year. But yeah, to get back to your question, go over to the Steam blog page for Let me start this one more time. Go over to the Steam store page for Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core, and over in the blog section you'll see a few behind the scenes articles that I've written so far, just kind of looking at how the sausage is made, and there's a few out and I'll be making more in the months to come, so stay tuned there. You'll get a sort of an inside look at some of the moving bits going into the game. Desperajo over on YouTube says, "Hey divs, I love you all, Rock and Stone. Keep up the anti-FOMO style of the game. Hey, thanks for tuning in, and glad you like Deep Rock Galactic. Rock and Stone, right back at you, pal." All right, who mined this nitro?
To stay.
Never mind. I thought
Someone
that.
not eat their leftovers.
Yeah, somebody. Well, I guess it's only 0.8 nitro. That's fine. I'm not gonna freak out.
All right, mission complete.
Oh yeah, nice. Because we got the sweet juice. Somebody asked early in Twitch, and I forgot to address it. Asked how our holidays were, and we forgot to do the holiday check-in. It's time to go around. Johan, how are your holidays?
Good. Very chill. I ruined my sleep schedule, so that's one awesome thing.
Life
You
goals.
dog, were you gaming again?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gaming.
You little freak. What were you playing?
I played some Monster Hunter and Hat in Time.
Hat in Time?
A Hat in Time.
Huh. Much like how we just released a hat in time for the DRG dev stream today, which
Yeah.
you can get by logging on to Deep Rock Galactic and claiming the Jagged Bug Rapture Viking hat.
Exactly.
Oh, nice, man. Jacob, how was your holiday?
I also ruined my sleep schedule, but that's because I have kids. So.
Ah, dang it.
Was there anything to ruin in the first place?
I mean, there's goals, right? There's dreams, which
Yeah.
I'm not having because I don't get any sleep. But yeah.
It was Monster Hunter World.
Monster Hunter World. Hey Aaron, how are your holidays? Oh, thanks for asking, fourth Ghost Ship Games employee. My holidays were nice. I was over in the United States of America with my family. I'm trying to think of highlights. I went to a gun range, which was a ton of fun. I got to shoot a Ruger Mini 14 and a Beretta M9, both of which were a lot of fun.
This is the exit.
And then I went to, oh, there's a lost pack up here. I went to a wrestling death match, which I'd never seen like a hardcore death match before, which was pretty wild to see. Saw a guy get $11 and $1 bills stapled directly to him with a staple gun, which was nuts.
Just another Monday at the office.
Yep. It was. They didn't even have a ring. The guys were just wrestling on like a tarp spread out on the floor. It was like at a wedding venue too. It was a peculiar vibe. But, yeah, one guy got his head cut open with a cheese grater. Another guy collected $12 stapled to him. Somebody says, I thought they banned fights to the death in the US. Yeah, this wasn't like a literal death match. This is an expression used in pro wrestling, which is, again, not actually a death match, but a performance spectacle, which usually involves some people bleeding. Oh man, I forgot if I told you guys about this. I don't think I said on stream, but I was at the death match. There was one of the wrestlers there who was a pro wrestler by the name of Ultra Mantis. He had like a luchador mask. Oh man, this guy went down way below us. All right, fuck it, I'm going to him.
Saving Private Pangus.
Yeah, I'm going for Pangus. Pangus! One of the pro wrestlers involved in the event is this guy named Ultra Mantis, and his like costume was he had like a luchador mask that was like a kind of with like a bug theme, like he had big bobbly antennas on it. But then, in addition to that, he had he was like, oh fuck, dude, oh whoa man, there's so many bugs in here in a tight space. Oh fuck. Guys, I might also die here. Hold on. Holy shit.
Don't die.
Yeah, I'm also going down in here.
No!
Let's see here. Alright. I've got Iron Whale, which I can pop if I need to. Alright.
Get up.
More ammo.
We're getting out of here, soldier. Something.
taking some of the ammo.
All right, nice. I made it up. I'm going. Okay, right, back to my story. So there was this pro wrestler, Ultramantis. He had a luchador mask with like bobbly antennas and like a bug head. But the most, and he was like, I don't know, pretty tall guy, probably like 6'2", like jacked, classic like wrestler on TV body. But then on both arms he had full arm sleeve tattoos with like a Christmas theme. Which I have never seen before. Just both arms from shoulder to wrist, full color, super detailed. Just like Christmas scenes, like decorations and trees and snowmen and like kids sledding. And it was like, it wasn't even part of his wrestling gimmick. This was just the guy in his private life that fucking loved Christmas so much that he got it on both arms forever. Oh man, very funny. And he was just doing a death like he didn't even have like a Christmas themed costume on. He wasn't like a Christmas wrestler.
He's the
hours.
Christmas bug man.
Yeah, he just spent hours and hours at the tattoo parlor, and like, I don't know. I guess that depends on what his artist rate was, but I would guess upwards of like $3,000 to $4,000 on full sleeve costumes, like full sleeve tattoos like
But
that.
Aaron, that's because like the Christmas tattoos, that's who he is like as a person, and everything else is just the persona. You know this, right? It's acting basically.
Isn't
I
it
know,
weird to get seasonal tattoos? Like, isn't that a bit strange?
I mean, that's another thing, right? But,
That was also that. Like, it's like, dude, there's a month out of the year where this is like kind of cool, and then 11 months where it's like, what the fuck are you doing with a fifth of your body's surface area dedicated to Christmas?
are you saying that you don't have like your upper torso like covered in midsummer themed?
Yeah, no, I don't have any tattoos, so
Not that we know of.
Not that we know of.
not
Just
that I
saying,
know of either.
If anyone was supposed to have like a full upper body midsummer tattoo, that would be probably Axel, but you know.
My friends here don't
I mean, I guess you could like get all of the seasonal holiday like tattoos, right?
That would make
So you-
sense to me if you had
Yeah.
like sort of a calendar of like, okay, you got an Easter one or whatever. Again, still weird, but somehow to me, like, then it's sort of more relevant through the year. The only one I could see is like, I feel like people get a lot of sort of Halloween-y adjacent tattoos, maybe just because generally like skulls and stuff are badass as tattoos. But like, that's the only one that I could kind of see like working year round.
Grab your
But just
randomizers.
Just the full body commit to Christmas is so fucking funny.
That's a guy without any commitment issues, at least.
Let's see here. Firekey on YouTube says, "Do you have any Spanish speakers in the team?" Not that I know of. I used to be able to speak Spanish. Years ago, I'd I don't know, from when I was like probably 12 to like 20, studied Spanish and was pretty good at it. I wouldn't say I was fluent, but I would definitely say like conversational. Could be decent company in Spanish. But then I started learning Danish, moved over here, and lost most of it. So I can still like read it and understand a decent bit of it, and can speak like the super fucking clumsy Spanish, but I wouldn't. It's nothing I'm like proud of at the point.
I studied Spanish in high school, but I pretty much forgot all of it.
But you do have was it Spanish grandmother?
Yeah.
Nice. Remembered my Johann lore. Oh, dude, an industrial sabotage with randomizer is a really mean choice.
Maybe you just shouldn't have that as your assignment then, Aaron. Consider that.
That's true. I'm sorry.
We're doing this for you.
Siron MG says, "How is my Danish, Aaron?" I would say my Danish is excellent. Arguably.
Yeah, I
fluent.
think at like the job interview, it was very good. I think it's declined ever since. I think you're not like, really putting in the effort anymore, Aaron.
Yeah. No, it's because I've
Also really good at acting, so maybe that's why.
Yep, I just memorized common responses in a Danish job interview instead of actually learning the language itself. But
More legs than two.
yeah, no, that's I would say fluent in Danish. I'm very comfortable in it. All right, what build did I get?
Oh yeah, right.
Fuel stream. Oh man,
I have the mole.
I got a dog shit build for this. Can't wait.
Nice.
Super slim
You
rounds.
earned it.
Electric hollow.
Dude, I can't wait to go sit for a bathtub for like 2 hours after work.
It's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be nice as hell.
I mean,
I'm gonna be
I
so
haven't been
relaxed.
to a spa, but saunas are very nice. I
Yeah,
love
they got a
saunas.
sauna there too.
I think a really shitty spot they didn't.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like that's.
It's kind of like, yeah. You need to have like nail clippers and a sauna, then you're
Time to pay Molly a visit.
spa material.
Electron 86 says, question, what is, in y'all's opinion, the best craftable beer in the Abyss Bar? Let's see here.
The wormhole
I think I
is
usually
pretty
go-
good.
Yeah, I like the Underhill. Underhill Deluxe.
Yeah, Underhill is also good.
What's the one that turns you, is it Ark and Stout that freezes you?
Yeah.
I go for that one just because I think the cup looks the coolest. You get that sick kind of like, looks sort of like a retro ray gun type of beer mug, which I think looks awesome. Otherwise, Smart Stout, also very good. Those would be my favorites. But I think in real life, the one that I think would taste the best would probably be... I don't know, I think I would, if I were supposed to drink these in real life, I think I'd probably drink Glyphid Slammers most regularly.
Let there be light.
I can't remember what they're all supposed to taste. Like, they have a description of the taste, right? I can't remember what
Do they?
are. Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I know they have flavor text, but I don't know that I don't know that it's literal flavor text.
No, but like, they have a little short description, right?
Huh.
I think
Okay.
some of them describes a little bit what,
Oh shit.
like, sort of
I
the
think
taste
I'll still
profile a
go for
little
the
bit, right?
I'll still go for the Underhill because I mean if it's made by hobbits, you know they put some love into it. Hobbits don't drink shit beer.
Sometimes I wonder if mining is.
If I took one thing from Lord of the Rings, that's it.
Punch myself in the nose.
Oh, dude, check this out. There's already just a crystal formation that I can go on to drop what's its drop C4s on Caretaker. Sick. Somebody asks if we could have a loot bug pet on the space rig. I think that to me feels more plausible than than Steve. So I'm never gonna ask for Steve in the space rig, which is probably never gonna
I feel
happen.
like maybe the dwarves could hide a loot bug more easily than from management than a Glyphid.
I agree,
Yeah.
because they're more docile. Also, lore-wise, I feel like you could kind of train a loot bug to just work like a Roomba. Like
Yeah.
you could just kind of be like, "Hey, you eat dust and crumbs now."
But you'll just get more dust and crumbs that way, right?
I know you're used to eating gold, but now it's dust.
Well,
Talk about a downgrade.
somebody says, "What is the alcohol percentage of Blackout Stout?" All
High.
right, well, it's definitely high. But hold on, let's take this seriously for a second. What would, if you were to say, assuming you get a pint, so 500 milliliters or a 16 fluid ounce pour of beer, what would be required for that to get you? I mean, I guess it depends on, of course, your body size, alcohol tolerance, all that. But what would the alcohol percentage required be to just get you blackout drunk after one mug? Because
I mean,
like minimum 40%.
I
It
mean,
wouldn't have to be.
I feel like some people could drink an entire bottle of vodka or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's
in-
true. Sometimes actually I go on there's like a subreddit for like super hardcore alcoholics that I go on just out of sort of anthropological curiosity. And
Yeah.
people there talk about being able to drink like a handle a day. But I think also they're drinking that over the course of several, like that's their days. Like obviously that's an insane amount of alcohol to drink in a day, but I don't think they're like, just getting down on one knee and chugging the thing. But if you were to just immediately drink, oh, actually, you know what we should watch? I bet there's a Shoe Nice video that would tell us the amount of alcohol. Because I know he does stuff where he like chugs Everclear. Also just eats deodorant. Is Shunai still alive?
I don't know.
Judging from that description, doesn't sound like it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he does eat mostly like deodorant and alcohol, which either makes you die instantly or makes you stronger than ever.
As the old saying goes.
Yep.
Bet his breath smells good.
I called for Molly.
Getting get that one.
Jakob, when you were a child soldier for like 3 days, did that let you shoot guns?
I think we I didn't, but I think we got to shoot with like what are they called? Like an anti-armor thing, but not with like live ammo, with blanks.
Wait, you got to shoot you got to shoot an anti-tank gun as a child?
Some did, I didn't.
Was it a Carl Gustav?
Actually could have been, yeah.
Well, was it like a cannon or like a Carl Gustav or like an AT-4, like a rocket launcher thing?
I think it's more like a rocket launcher.
Yeah, okay. Then it could have been Johan's family invention, the Carl Gustav.
Yeah. Just remember they told us that you had to like be careful because you could just like rip the snot out of your face if you were too close when they fired it.
It ripped the what off?
Snot. I could just pull shit out of your face if.
That'd be kind of good if you had a like cold or congested.
Yeah, you're congested. Yeah.
Just go to the pharmacy.
I never went back to check though when I've had a cold.
Should I drill this down? Too late, guys. I'm drilling it down.
Fuck you too. Just like spent 1 minute setting up the. Oh, my face. Is there yet?
Instead of A and D to break free, why not a minigame like Jetty Boots or hacking minigame, etc.? It's something that we were trying to do for the maintenance update, but it didn't end up how we wanted it, so we implemented the hold to mash out instead. But it was like we called it Dance Dance internally. It's like you had to click arrows in the correct sequence to break out.
I think we actually kind of said it would be there on one stream, and then they decided it wouldn't.
With mixed reception.
Uh oh, meteors. Meteors.
Morksy asks, what guns did you shoot at the range, Aaron? Yeah, I shot let's see, we had a Ruger Mini 14, which was chambered in 5.56 NATO, or 223 Remington, and then a Beretta M9A4, like the modern military variant, and then my friend brought a big, like a 308 hunting rifle, and then he had a little bitty 22 rifle, which is very cute to shoot. It made a noise like a little sneeze. Super fun, man. I like shooting ranges a lot. I know this is not beating any American stereotypes, but shit's super fucking fun.
I don't think you were in any danger of doing that anyway.
Most people that I hear going to firing ranges, they seem to enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, and like I don't know, I think that's the thing also, like with like gun debates in the US, like I agree that it's super like fucked up that it's this easy for us to get access to them, but it's like I don't think it's any use pretending that it's not really fun to shoot. But like on the way out, like all I needed, or I could have just bought a shotgun on the way out by just showing like my driver's license, and then I'm just like, yep, here you go.
So how many did you get?
You'll find out if you make me mad. Just kidding.
Hey Aaron, you're a big fat poopy head.
Yeah, okay. Just wait till this tunnel's done, dude. Oh, I forgot that I have a secondary. Ow.
Whoa!
We've got Yappy down. I repeat, Yappy down.
Lloyd, that will teach you.
I see people on YouTube describing a biblically accurate angel enemy in Deep Rock, which is very funny. That's nothing. I don't think it'll be added to Deep Rock, but I know at least some of that over lunch the other day. Some of the art guys were discussing like inspiration from like biblically accurate angel descriptions for some rogue core enemies. Again, that's no guarantee that it'll be like that, but they brought it up as a potential thing that we could use for the enemy types there, because they were working on definitely branching out from just bugs.
I'm gonna reboot actually.
Creatures beyond your imaginations.
I'm still thinking about the loot bug as a Roomba, and I think it can totally work, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it already
just want
eats
a free
minerals.
Roomba.
Well, do we know that it eats them for nutrition, or is it just like, it might be like, what is it, like how chickens and stuff have gizzards, and they just need, like, they eat rocks too, but not actually to digest, but just to help, like, help in the process of mastication. And maybe loot bugs are like that too. Maybe they
So
eat
they're the
meat.
chickens of Hoxies.
Yeah. That's what I've been saying.
I think you're the chicken of Hoxies.
It's
You mad yet?
it's the spin-off of Wolf of Wall Street that came to be in a fever dream.
I guess they do eat them for nutrition, since or maybe they're. I mean, they get more of them comes out, right? More it comes out, so
Yeah.
maybe it's actually loot bug babies.
Hey Yoppy, can you use
Yeah.
some pancakes to build like more platforms, or like kind of
Oh shit.
build out like the ridge here along the so I can get out easily to the top of the caretaker? Thank
Oh,
you,
we could
bro.
just have gone like could have gone straight through
Is
the.
that enough?
Yeah, that's perfect. Somebody says we need a biblically accurate burger for Aaron. First of all, cyberbullying is illegal. Second of all, hamburgers didn't exist in biblical times. Because if they did, things would have turned out way different. Can't say how, but you know, would have been a lot different.
Jesus would have founded the first Burger King, I think. Call it the Burger Lord instead.
Someone else's
The
picnic.
Burger Kingdom.
The Burger Kingdom of Heaven.
What's the Kingdom of Heaven's a movie, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one in the like Brazilian kids in like the favelas?
No, that's City of God, right?
Yeah, City of God, right? That's
City of
what
Heaven is with what's he called? The guy that played Legolas.
the guy that played who?
Legolas
Orlando
in
Bloom.
Lord of the Rings. Orlando Bloom.
Hmm.
Pretty sure it's with him.
Damn, I'm having trouble thinking of that one. City of God was so good, man. It's been probably
Yeah.
5-10 years since I've seen that. When I was home, my brother had it on DVD, and I was really tempted to give it a rewatch, but didn't manage to make it.
Very depressing though.
Yeah. Unless you're me and you just see young entrepreneurs being inspired.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
We
I'm
got
gonna
a
lose all my
hackable,
health building these things.
Steer on MG says, "Have you guys watched 1670 on Netflix?" I have not. I don't have Netflix. I don't know what it. I was gonna say I don't know what it's about, but I mean that in reference to the movie, not in reference to I don't know what Netflix is about. What is it? Is it good? Is it a movie to watch with my eyes?
No clue.
You know what I have been meaning to watch all the way through is Jersey Shore. All right, no response there. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Jersey Shore. I have. Isn't that a real trash show?
But it is and it isn't, in that it's like it is about some of the most uniquely minded individuals to be found in New Jersey, to put it gently. But
Yeah.
the editing of it is like really comedically very sharp, and it's clear that the team in charge of it knows exactly who they've found and knows exactly how to present them in a hilarious way. It's very well done. I mean, like, obviously, if you don't like reality TV, it's not for you. But as far as reality TV goes, it's exceptionally well done.
Oh, it's all right on there. Well, well, well.
The FireQ over on YouTube says, "How do you approve of the use of mods in your game? How does it work for you as a video game creator, having people playing your game with mods?" Totally fine with me, man.
I mean, we
Yeah,
added
why
mod
not?
support, so I guess it's.
Go
yeah,
crazy.
like, you know, we had, like Jagged says, we have mod support, and it's like, if you can think of a way to make this game even more fun for you and you want to do it, sure. Like, why would we get in the way? So I don't know. That I can't imagine why somebody would get mad at it. Was it the? Oh shit! Was it Foucault? The thing about, like, was it the death of the author? That concept of like the original creator of something sort of like losing hold over this like original source material. I don't know. I feel like it'd be a weird thing as a game creator to be like, no, you have to play this game exactly as we manage it. Like, if for some reason there's competitive play or something involved, sure. But for a game like Deep Rock, like, I can't imagine why you would get in the way of somebody just wanting to make it more fun or more personal or whatever. Or even beyond, like, more fun. We get a surprising amount of people asking stuff about, like, if we can remove profanity from the game or something like that. And it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't think to do it, but, you know, if you got your own reasons for it, sure, why not? So, why not mod is what I say.
Armed and ready. Attention gun needs assembly.
Oh, that's so many nodes.
Amartar303 on Twitch says, Rockstar loves mods so much they invite people to made them to court. More like litigation of love. Hey. Your guys' mics did the thing where they cut out when you guys were laughing really hard at the joke I made. We should maybe get that looked at.
Yeah, maybe. I actually thought it was pretty good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, great joke, Aaron.
Thanks, everyone. Really, super on the edge today, so really need some feedback like that.
Yeah, I think you should, like, after this, you should go to a spa or something.
Thank you.
I'm activating hexing.
We should ask Saron if we can speak to a psychologist after we didn't get labor of love.
Can we hire an office psychologist?
I think that's me.
Oh. What's your
I'm
rate?
I'm gonna go ahead with and be bold and say that's my role here.
Detonator! Get back, mate! It's gonna blow!
All right, where's that bulk? Bonked on. Wait, there's two bulks? There's two bulks.
There's two
I
bulks.
repeat, we've got a two bulk situation.
It's a bulk.
All
bulk.
units,
Oh yeah,
be
right.
advised, we've got two big booming boys on our tail. All units, be advised, two big exploding fellows right here up in our base. Oh man, and a gosh dang warden. All right. Okay, time to get control of the situation. Time to take initiative. Hey, stop stabbing me. Stop stabbing me. Stop it. Oh. Man, I tell you, I am on the wrong side of these bugs today.
Got it.
Epic. That's going to be a poggers from me, boss. Oh, another thing, speaking of Deep Rock Galactic, that I was thinking of from over the holidays, I spent a lot of time playing the board game. I gave a copy to my
Cool.
brother for Christmas, and we spent with a couple other friends just like a lot of hours playing it. And I get that, like, you know, work here, so like buy a source or whatever, but genuinely super fucking fun game. And I'm not even like a huge board game person, but got really wrapped up in that.
Yeah, same. It's really nice. Or I haven't played over the holidays, but when I've played it, it's been very fun at least.
Hey, to everyone in the Twitch chat, do you guys, does who in the Twitch chat show of voice or hands, do you have a Deep Rock Galactic the board game? Let us know. Somebody says you all should stream the board game via Tabletop Simulator someday, or even play it live. That'd be kind of funny.
We have.
I mean, we have done that before.
Have we streamed it?
Yeah,
Oh,
been a good time.
damn! I'd be super down to do that.
Let's do it. We talked about doing it the other week. I can't remember. Was it 1 or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Electron86 says, no, they don't have the board game, but now I want it. Where might I be able to get it? I believe now on Kickstarter you can, well, first of all, some local game retailers, depending on what country you live in, may have a copy of it, or may carry copies for retail. Otherwise, if you go on Kickstarter, just look up like Deep Rock Galactic board game Kickstarter. I believe there's still an option to back while getting the base game. Is that? Yeah,
There'll be like 2 Kickstarters, one for the base game and the expansions, and I'm not sure if the late pledge for the expansion is up yet, but if it is, that's the place you probably want to go. They might have some leftover copies also through the late pledge on the old campaign. Have to go look at that for yourself.
Getting more ammo.
You make this seem really
Oh, nice. Fizzbuzz, just here. I'll pin that for you.
Thanks for the link.
Yeah, if you guys are in Twitch chat, I am pinning that link. Thank you, Fizzbuzz, for posting that link. I just pinned a link where you can grab a copy of the board game if you don't have it.
Aim for the gun. Head.
Wow, look at that. Me making a genuine, unprompted comment on the board game turned into an advertisement. You know what we call that, folks? Marketing.
You're a natural.
Thanks, man. Almost got killed by a robot.
Tree houses.
Hooded Cloak on Twitch asks, will Rogue Core be made with Unreal 5.3.2? Johan, what do you know about that?
Right now it's the same as Deep Rock Galactic. It's based a lot on the code from DRG, so that's our starting point. We might update, but not yet.
Oh, wow! Man, you can really kill yourself quickly by trying to drill out those zappy stones.
Yeah, I think they hurt you when you melee them.
Yeah, wow, I just immediately murdered myself using the
I
drills
guess
on those.
the drills
And
made
I
them
also
a
just
lot.
fell down again and killed myself again.
Nice, sir.
Skilly's Killies on Twitch says, is talking about pissing on shrimps also marketing? You wouldn't think so, but turns out it is.
Somehow we made it work.
Look it.
Ooh, Grumblecake says, use the impact axis on those zappy stones. Good ass idea. Oh shit, I'm using randomizer.
That actually also gave you damage at some point because it was considered melee.
Oh, I was able to use high explosive grenades on him.
Oh,
Nice,
cool.
good call.
Good job, Aaron.
Exploders behind you.
Not anymore.
Somebody asks, will we ever increase zipline speeds? Nope, they're perfectly fast already. In fact, we're worried they're too fast.
Yeah, where do you want to go with that kind of speed? That's kind of suspicious. Trying to get
Yeah.
away from something?
Exactly. I think you should plan your day ahead.
Yeah.
Just plan better so that you don't have to zip so fast.
It's like complaining the bus is always late, but maybe you're just taking the wrong bus.
Exactly.
I needed that. If only the force field was down, this would be as easy as doing the boogie woogie.
Zip line up.
I'm releasing a battery. Grabbing ammo.
Romine asks, is the Bosco that comes along on missions always the same Bosco? They're left behind when the drop pod leaves.
He also explodes when someone joins you, so probably not.
Yeah, probably not. He does just
Yeah.
explode. I guess
It's
it's
like
probably the
the-
same thing as like the turrets.
The space rig is pretty big, so it's not only like the concept is just not only 4 dwarves, it's a lot of dwarves, I think.
Are you guys ready to
Rumble.
commit robot violence? We
Yeah.
can't say "Are you ready to
Maybe.
rumble" because then Michael Buffer will sue us.
Only if you
Oh.
do the voice.
Have I mentioned that on chat before?
That he sues people?
Yeah. Oh, well, I just
I
got
don't-
exploded.
I don't think so.
No, Michael Buffer, the wrestling announcer, has like his specifically like trademark "Let's get ready to rumble" sequence. If you say it online, he can. Or, I mean, not online, but if you say it like in conjunction with a wrestling event or something like that, he can. Dude, I've died so much. You can be legally liable for up to like 10 grand. There was this, there's this interview clip because, like, you know, his whole thing, like, he is genuinely iconic for the like, "Let's get ready to rumble" thing. There was this clip of him just talking about, yeah, like, I'm basically retired now, and I still get active income from just my team of lawyers going after people who say, "Let's get ready to
That
rumble."
is absolutely insane.
Yeah, dude, he makes so much money off it. All right, time to throw some C4.
Oh, look up.
Mr. Gentra says, "Can we have an April Fool's update where Gunner's ziplines are ridiculously fast? That'd be pretty good." Just for one day. Whoops, fast ziplines.
To be so fast, you just take damage when you hit the wall at the other end. That launches you into. You should be able to take out the caretaker by just launching the driller straight into the weak spot.
Yeah, or they're really fast, but there isn't like an auto stop at the top, so they just serve as like a launch line.
It's basically just a slingshot.
My loadout is not optimal for this.
Yeah, no, me neither.
The caretaker is
I think you're doing fine.
Those teleporting bastards can reach.
Or we should make it so you have to mash A and D to go anywhere on the ziplines.
Yeah.
Kind of like monkey bars, just like one arm string at a time. Hello, you. Ah, you're fine.
How's the C4 going, Aaron?
It's pretty good, but turns out that I'm actually exposed to a lot of explosions myself, which is sort of poetic. Oh, we don't have any more nitro. Uh-oh.
No, nitra.
Nitra. Nitra is a mineral you get from learning cool facts. Ow! I'll tell you what I could use is some red azúcar.
No, that's Spanish.
There we go. Oh, uh-oh, shit, we lost Pengus.
On it.
No, Pengus.
Fingers. Stop it.
Or is he even?
Can someone shoot it in the weak
Oh,
spot?
In the
shit.
eye?
I'm kinda camped out up here. Fine.
Shit.
You gotta do it.
Cluster grenade!
Hooded Cloak says, "Why do I see so many people in the subreddit complain about industrial sabotage? It's my favorite mission. I think it's the most well designed." I don't know, like, I think a lot of people feel like it's like tedious. I think it often has the potential to take a lot longer than other ones, which
Yeah,
I think
it's a
can
long
kind of be an
mission.
issue for folks.
It's true.
And I don't know, like, I think also there's if you're not well coordinated, it can be a lot more punishing than other missions. Like mining or whatever is just like, it's easier to carry and stuff like that. And caretaker, if you're not a fairly well coordinated squad, you get punished a lot harder. So I think the experience of it can be often more frustrating for people, especially on like random matchmaking and stuff like that. That's just my guess.
I think it comes down to it that it being a more like structured mission than Morkite mining, for instance.
Yeah.
So it's more repetitive. On top of it being like taking the longest out of all the mission types, I think.
Until we reveal the new mission type, which is just 2 caretaker fights in a row. Then what? Where's your god now?
Should be a mutator where it's just like 2 next to each other and you fight them at the same time.
Guys, I'm going to ask the question that I'm afraid to ask every time, which is, this isn't Has 5, is it?
It's Hazard 4.
Nice.
Oh.
That wasn't the worst loadout I've ever gotten with the randomized.
No. Good one, worse.
Here, management's been trying to
Somebody asked a question earlier, which I forgot to respond to, but they asked if we could have one in-game prop in real life at full scale and functional, what would it be?
Compressed gold.
That's probably a good one.
Yeah, that's a safe one.
I just have it lying around for a week for the memes and then I'd sell it.
Take it to work. But also, can you imagine how are you going to move around if there's a piece of pure gold about the size of your torso? How do you move that?
You don't.
All right, open call to anyone watching the stream who is good at math and physics.
Good at gold.
If we also assume that the dwarves in Deep Rock Galactic are just kind of like average height for a dwarf in like dwarf lore, I don't know how tall that is, but you know what I'm saying. Taking that, and then if you were to bring a piece of compressed gold from Deep Rock Galactic scaled into real life, if somebody can calculate the average weight of that, that would be that would be fun to talk about, is what it would be, and we'll give you a shout out on the stream if you can tell us. So that's your homework for today.
I think the dwarves are 1.5 meters.
Are they?
Yeah. At least in engine, they're 1.5 meters tall.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's their canon lore size.
Okay, so assuming the dwarves are 1.5 meters, let's just go off that then. That's everyone's homework. Please find out how much a piece of compressed gold would weigh.
Yeah, and this is a pass or fail test, so
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
you will not be graded.
Speaking of things we're doing on stream now, one of them is assigning homework on Fridays. Yeah, I had the idea, what if every time we went down we had to read a mean fan comment?
Oh no. What a horrible day to be illiterate.
I've got the first guess over in on YouTube on the weight of a chunk of compressed gold. They're guessing like 300 kilograms. That almost seems too light. I don't know. Because like iron, like a big
Also,
chunk
I mean,
of
if it's
iron,
compressed, right? I mean, is it like more gold in a smaller space, or what's?
Yeah, then I guess also we're getting into some chemistry stuff that I'm certainly not good at. But what, I mean, this could also be our fault in that compressed gold is a misnomer. I don't know if you can compress pure gold. I have no idea.
We wouldn't add it to the game if it was physically impossible. Come on.
That's true. This is, after all, a realistic simulator.
Yeah.
Holden Cross says, "Rock me like a stone. Wish I caught the stream earlier, but I'm finally here." Holden, there is no bad time to tune in to the GSG Friday stream, dog. Thanks for tuning in. Glad you're here. Glad you're hanging out. And Rock and Stone right back at you.
A round of golden pots, please.
The Grumble Cake says gold is highly malleable and ductile, but not very compressible. I know what malleable
The
means, but I don't know
game
what
begs to differ.
I don't know what ductile means.
In my gut. Feel much better now.
It's filled with ducks.
Sandwich Bro has crunched the numbers, and their bid is 2.5 metric tons on the guess of 0.5 cubic meter volume at 19.3 grams per cubic centimeter as the density of gold gives us 2.4 metric tons. That's a lot of tons.
I think that's a good guess.
Yeah, that to me sounds about right. So,
And I think if I had that, I would like also put it in a necklace, and then I would have Aaron wear it around the office for a day.
putting it on for the first time and just immediately folding your body in half.
It means pliant or flexible.
It's soft.
Ductile. That's
Yeah.
what malleable means.
Ductile. Ooh.
Is a woo
I
on
think
Twitch.
malleable is
Chat and
bendable,
devs.
maybe.
What's up, Izuwu?
Well, when I put it into Google Translate, it translates to what I would say is malleable, in Swedish at least. But
So you're saying malleable and ductile is like the same?
I love watching
well,
Ductile on the Disney
it's
Channel.
English, so it probably has some specific nuance that doesn't exist in Sweden.
But it's still both. That's cool. Compressed
Oh,
gold is
Hans
super
Jump
cool.
says ductile means it can be drawn into a wire. Cool.
Oh.
I'm gonna choose to believe that one and not overthink
Right.
it.
By hand.
Yep. Okay, I got more people confirming the ductile thing. That's a new word. Didn't know that one. See, every day is a school day.
So my
Cool.
my homework to you, Aaron, is to put it in a blog.
Okay, we can do that. I already invented shoot downable, to everyone's great joy.
Oh, no, that's a real word.
Yeah,
I'm
now it
fairly
is.
sure. Yeah.
Beauty.
Beauty of language.
Wait, what is the difference between
Dree G says, greeting over in YouTube, says, greetings from Russia, my friends, and I love your game. Thank you. Ah, thank you. Glad that you're playing Deep Rock Galactic and that you're playing it with your friends, because dwarves stick together. Rock and stone to you, friend. Over in Twitch, we've got a ongoing debate not only about the meaning of ductile and the density of gold, but about did we change the origin on the cave leech for where it makes noise? Do you know about that, Johan?
No.
Somebody's
I
saying
think
that
we have. Maybe now that was probably the.
at the
Didn't we
start of
fix something
season
with the-
4,
Yeah,
we
but
fixed
I'm
something with the cave lich.
yeah.
Hmm.
We did something with the sound with the sting tail recently, right? Maybe that's what the thing I'm thinking.
I think we did something with the relating to the noise of the.
Yeah, it does. I think it has been an issue. Maybe client side or something. But maybe we just broke it more.
No. We fixed it, Jacob. We don't break things.
Hey! Oh, what's with the bolts today? Ron
Harold
Joppe.
GP8 asks the most important question that we've had all day, which is, do you guys like soup? Thanks for asking, man. You know, a lot of people spend so much time asking about how the game's going and what's going on in Rogue Core and, you know, what about cave leeches, when they forget to ask real-ass questions like that. Do we like soup? I'll go first and say yes, I like soup. Oh, actually, over winter break, I made a pretty banging sweet potato curry soup. Turned out fucking awesome. My parents have a really powerful blender, and I was able to make that shit smooth as a baby's excretions, which is a metaphor I would
That
have
means
chosen
I'm
for soup.
out.
Anyway, we're
That's
running with
too
it. It was the
relatable.
first one. It was the first one I could think of. Anyway, I made really good soup there. Soup check. Johan, what's your take?
I'm gonna go less into detail and just say soup is good.
Johan, do
Who
you have any
doesn't like
hot
soup?
takes culinarily?
I don't know if. No.
Loretta! Okay, she's fine.
I feel like I'm pretty. I like most food, so I don't know if I have much of hot takes.
Hey! 2 points for Scout.
I could say that well done steaks are a crime, but
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
that's not an uncommon.
No, that's not a hot
belief.
take at all, I
No.
would say.
That's actually a preference.
No more room. Time for the faucet.
No Hustle says, my partner made a dill pickle chowder a few days ago. Super tasty.
Mm.
Is it just with pickles? Or is there more? Is there more in a chowder? I would assume a chowder has to have potato in it.
Wouldn't that have
Yeah,
like seafood? Isn't like that a clam thing? Or is it only clam chowder? I don't know.
Pickles, potatoes, and onions. Okay, I bet that's good. I'm also pickle-pilled.
Indeed you are.
Doretta is purring like a kid.
Oh, Honey Badger asks, when will the Interplanetary Miners Union be repaired? That's a good question. Yeah, that's definitely something that we need to work on. In that it is A, kind of busted, B, doesn't do a lot right now. People have brought our attention to that before, and I think that's on the table for something we'd like to look at for the next maintenance update. I can't promise yet that we are going to fix it then, but it's at least it's not news to us that it's not really working like it should, and we are with you in that it should be fixed. So that's
Yeah, I think
that's the
it's
best I
more
can do right
likely
now.
than ever, judging from some of the talks we've had at the office. Finally.
Warden down. Now kill the rest of them.
Okay, Death to You over on Twitch asked a question. They say, oh, where is it? Where'd that go? Where'd that little message go? They say, oh, with Season 5, Rogue Core and DRG Survivor coming soon, do you think a survival-type mission has a chance to be added? I mean,
survival type mission.
if I understand what you're asking, it'd be like, holding out for as long as you can in the mines. And I don't think we do that. The reasoning there being that I think
Like a
part
horde
of
mode?
yeah, like with horde, like a horde mode would be kind of cool, but I mean, you can sort of fudge that with just doing point extraction and then kind of staying out there, and eventually you'll get like an endless swarm. But I don't know, as far as like a specific mission where the objective is just to hold on for as long as you can, that would, if anything, I mean, to me that sounds like a really good candidate for like a fan mod, because with the mission, I mean, at least by like the idea with the game design and how we do that, we want it to be structured that there's some loose framework for how long it'll last. Like, it's not fun if you log in thinking, okay, this mission could either take 15 minutes or 2 hours, and maybe you log on with only an hour to play, and you're like, well, shit, now I'm 70 minutes into this thing, yeah, that's not something that we're looking at. So I don't think like a specific horde mode like that would be something we would do officially. Oh shit, we need to repair. But it does sound like I think it'd be fun to play. I just don't think it'll come officially from Ghost Ship Games.
Yeah, we've said
I think
no before.
the classes work a bit better when you're doing an objective as well, rather than just combat. If that makes sense.
But I think also as we release more about Rogue Core, it'll also be clear that there is that survival element to it, or like sort of, I mean, there is technically, as you're running through this cave system, endless hordes, and it's about getting out of there as fast as possible. So if you're looking to scratch that itch, Rogue Core I think is going to be probably a better candidate for that than Deep Rock Galactic.
Yeah, too long, Dylan. Read wishlist Rogue Core. Do it today.
And that's another ad, Aaron. You're on fire today.
This is a drill dozer. It drills.
Yeah, ready to go?
We're finally. Oh yeah, let's hit it. Moroznyuk on YouTube says, hello, I want to talk about beeping sound when mission is starting and ending. Please make it quieter. After 1,000 hours, this beeping is a little annoying. If you're experiencing this, what you need to do is check the batteries on your smoke detector at home, because the game does not produce a beeping noise. That's, I don't know.
I don't know what noise you're talking about.
I'm gonna guess your smoke detector's out of batteries, man.
Oh, wait, what the? Fine.
Oh.
Countdown when the drop pod is.
Oh, they
about
say. I
to
think
take,
they mean the countdown. I'll listen for it. To be honest, that's something I've literally never thought about before.
Hey!
Yikes! That thing almost took my beard off! Feel my wrath!
Like before the mission starts, you mean?
Is it like,
Hey!
is like the like the countdown when you're in the space rig?
I guess that's what he's talking
Oh,
about.
yeah. Sorry I didn't save you, Johan. More there?
I don't believe you, Jacob.
Where you go? Oh, there.
Shoot to kill!
Corey the Worm in YouTube asks, any plans for new biomes? Is that still something we're looking at for Season 5? I know it's on the table at some point.
Oh my
Hey! I don't think. I mean, I don't think it. I think Mike said maybe. But I mean, it's potentially one of the things, right?
Yeah. I think we're a maybe on that one. I mean, there's still a good bit of time before Season 5 gets here. So, and that's something we've definitely considered, but it's not like something that we're actively working on right this minute.
Who's gonna protect you now, we crawl? You're a good mule, Molly! Can't see a thing!
Over on YouTube, Pumpkisto asks, does anyone actually know who Carl is? Yeah, there's actually one guy, but the thing is, we cut his tongue out and we put him on an island in just off the coast of Spain. It's a remote one that's not on most maps. So most people are going to find it really hard to access that guy, and if you do, good luck getting anything out of him. Uh-oh. We've got a yappa down. I repeat, all units, be advised, one yappa down.
Again?
Yeah, we need
was it
support
another
on the
leech?
sweet stat. Oh! Good heavens. Well, Yappe didn't say there was a big Praetorian on you. Let's see how he likes explosives. Let me
Thank you.
see.
Where's the?
Okay, that's one canister.
Still froze.
Where's the?
The other one?
Oh, there it
oh my
is. No.
god.
Yeah, that was what I was looking for. I heard
thought
it.
you were looking for the other canister.
Didn't you hear the footsteps?
No.
Maybe that's a host thing only too, because I heard like this giant footstep, clomp, clomp, clomp.
Yeah, I heard those too. I just figured it was.
I
don't know,
think
Jacob walking
I think
around
I just
upstairs in
wasn't
real life.
listening. To be honest, it's a skill issue.
Yeah, that's true.
Classic. Bad news, guys. Drill those are coming. Shez Singh says, question, can we have commendations at the end of a mission, like under each player, like most times grabbed by a leech, times jumped, loot bugs popped? I personally think it would be fun, but I think it's also a intentional decision on our part that we don't want to you know, encouraged people getting like super competitive about stats and stuff.
Yeah.
However, just me speaking personally, not as Ghost Ship guy or whatever, I think it'd be pretty fun. And that definitely sounds like a fan mod type of thing. So if you haven't already explored mods for Deep Rock Galactic, definitely go check it out and see if somebody's made it, because my guess is that somebody has. Go see if there's something like that for you. You can play around with that. Bucket of Bread says, I wish I could stay, but unfortunately sleep calls to me. Hope you all have a good one, Rock and Stone. Thanks for tuning in, Bucket of Bread. I wish you sweet dreams about loafs, baguettes, rolls, and buns. Sweet dreams to you, pal. Thanks for tuning in, and enjoy your weekend, Rock and Stone. Corey the Worm on YouTube asks, do you have any favorite mods? Again, I usually don't play with mods, not only for Deep Rock, but just like generally in all games. Like I just rarely explore mods. However, with Deep Rock, for a while there was like a soundtrack replacement pack, which I sometimes use with like the synthwave soundtrack, which is a nice variety one every once in a while. And then otherwise, sometimes on stream we've played with the Starship Troopers mod, which is very fun. Where's the...
Just like
Mission content randomizer is also very good.
What's
So
that
did
one?
it change the name? It
Yeah, I
just
think
adds
it's,
like
mission-
a bunch of stuff into the game
something
with different mission
revised.
types, and
Yeah, go check that.
you can play an Aquark mission where you have to gather 100 Aquarks, and it's pain.
Yeah, you should do that, Aaron. It's
All right, that sounds pretty good. That sounds like the swarm mode that people were asking for. Like, is there still the mechanic where there's just the like constantly increasing swarms?
there is, but I think it's modified a bit. Also because the cave, it's several caves, so you really have to transport the 108 quarks like quite far. So
Yeah.
It's I think what's the max? Did we do a 41 at some point?
I think we did 30 or 40, I can't
30 or
remember,
40,
but
yeah.
it took so long.
One day we'll do a 101.
Mesclinite over on Twitch says, not asking for details, but are you guys excited with Survivor's progress? Yeah, absolutely. Again, it's coming out quite soon. I think within the next couple of months. And we've been playing the internal build. It's turning out really, really well, man. It's easy to get the hang of. It's really satisfying in a very like, you know, the part of your brain that likes seeing numbers go up and seeing an experience bar grow. Like it feels smooth, it plays really well. I think it's also a pretty interesting take on a lot of Deep Rock stuff where they like, you know, there's weapon overclocks that wouldn't really work in this game, but with the mechanic of Deep Rock Survivor really changed the way certain guns behave. So it's really cool to see like new takes on familiar stuff within the Deep Rock world. I've been a really big fan. Like over winter break was just playing it a lot on my own time. I'm very impressed with it. So yes, I personally, I'm both as me, Aaron, the guy, and also me, Aaron, the Ghost Ship employee. I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and also really excited to. We'll play it on stream and stuff too.
Yeah, I need to play it again. I haven't played it in a long while now.
It's fun too, like playing where, you know, we have like the internal build where you know, on our like dev versions of Steam, like you can access the game and you get it as they're like updating it and it keeps getting patched and like that. And it's kind of fun to play it, and then it'll be like, oh, this is cool, but they could tweak this. And then you log on a week later, it's like someone's passed feedback along and it's like, oh, yep, nice. This thing that I thought could be better is even better, and now it's better. It's fun. I'm really, really excited to see people's reaction too. I think it's going to be positive.
We got an omen.
A bad or a good one? I guess an omen usually isn't good.
You can have good omens. It's like a
Yeah, you can have good
novel.
omens.
Isn't an omen like a bit negative in connotation?
I think it's just like
I
a
think it
foreboding
most-
or.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Yap. I think that generally an omen is bad. Like I would usually say that's a good sign, but a bad omen.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know if an omen is by definition bad. I think it's just more often bad than not. There's a bunk detonator.
There's two of them.
You're
right?
a bomb
Are there two?
detonator.
Yeah. Another
Good heavens.
double.
And an Omen Tower.
I got.
Maybe it
bonked.
was an omen for the bulks to come.
But was it a good one or a bad one?
Siren MG over in Twitch says Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman would argue you can have good omen. Oh damn! 2 people just made the exact same joke. Nice. I've never heard of that. The only Neil Gaiman thing I know is American Gods, which I read halfway through and then I stopped reading it because I started noticing that he used the word like slate gray as an adjective so often, and I couldn't not notice anytime slate gray showed up, and I convinced myself to be so mad about so every time I would see slate gray used in the book of like slate gray skies or someone's eyes or their suit or their shirt or something, and I was just like fuck this, and I stopped reading it even though I really liked the book.
But yeah, I get like the feeling that when you say omen, it's kind of like saying risk versus chance. Like chance is usually a good thing happening,
Yeah.
and risk is usually a bad thing happening.
Could Omen be a nice name? This is my son Omen.
Yeah, why not?
Wikipedia says you're wrong.
Me?
Right.
Or who?
Yeah, both of you. Just in general.
All right.
It's just like it's foreboding. It's a phenomenon
boy,
that
I
is
can't
believed
wait
Or
to grill.
foreboding
foretell the
also
future.
sounds bad.
It's a phenomenon that is believed to foretell the future, often signifying the advent of change. So if you really hate
Johan.
change, which some people do, I guess it could be bad.
Johan, if you think foreboding sounds bad, you're gonna hate when you hear about 5 boding.
That's one worse, right?
Uh-huh. If it's less concerning, then it's only 3 boding. But if you talk about just me and Jakob having fun on a sailboat, that's just 2 boating.
I thought that was motorboating.
Not in daytime hours.
See shit.
Oh shit!
Alright, I'm gonna
I got
knock.
launched.
Joppe! Where did you go?
Joppa, nej!
Rädda Joppe! Oh shit.
Ja,
Nej, han
vi ska ut och
trillade.
hjälpa Jotten.
Ska jag hjälpa Joppen?
Gud, vi har mistat Joppe.
Come on, little
Pancake
sentry
Joy over on
guns, keep
YouTube
shooting.
says, "Can I get a rock and stone for my birthday?" Hell yeah, you sure can, pal. Rock and stone to you, and happy birthday. Hope you're doing well.
Rock
Hope
and
you're having a
stone.
great day. And thanks for tuning in to the GSG stream on your birthday. It means a lot to us.
Is it another birthday boy? Or girl?
What are the odds that 2 people have their birthday on the same
Yeah,
day?
what the fuck? One of you is gonna have to change.
Yep.
Yeah, and you need to find a day that no one else has birthday on.
Yeah.
It should be doable. You need to stop doing that.
I can't help it.
Yeah, Doc, I just need to fly.
I mean, I'm not supposed to hang out on top of the Hearthstone.
I
Hearthstone.
think, as they say,
I mean,
like, fool me once, shame on me, right?
Man, I really like this, the Goo Bomber special for Doretta missions. You can just make like a forbidden perimeter around her with goop. Schmigley asks, will grenades get overclocks eventually?
No.
I think that's unlikely.
We'll just add more grenades instead, I think. I think that
Yeah.
was our current stance on it.
That'd probably also just make it easier in the interface instead of having to like switch in mods, but also basically just do the exact same thing.
Get away, Joppe!
Joppe, pass på.
Phew.
I survived.
Var nu försiktig, Joppa.
I'm taking some of
Pumpkisto says, the new cosmetic item is actually pretty good. Hey, thanks. Glad you like it. I hope everyone likes my Steam post that I wrote in 25 minutes on short notice. I hope there's no typos.
You only spent 25 minutes on it. We could have played the finals.
Thank you. I'm glad you like the cover photo, Johan. I feel like it hit the sweet spot between being low effort, so the only thing I could come up with in like 15 minutes notice, but also a decent joke. Everyone wins. Get off my machine, you dirty bugs. I was looking at, I was got in a wormhole this morning looking at different Warhammer miniature painter artists on Instagram, and found like some guys posted about going to the Games Workshop, I guess like headquarters or something in England, and they have a full-scale model of, I think, a Razorback troop transport. Anyway, it just got me thinking about how cool it would be to see like a full-size model of Doretta. If we get a really big office one day, we should get one of those built.
And have it outside.
Yeah.
In front of the.
We could fit one of the extra toilets we need in it. We got the good.
That's true.
Easy sell.
RTX Phoenix says, have any of you had the chance to try Vermintide 2? Yeah, I've played a lot of Vermintide. I think probably not like a crazy amount, but I think like probably 150 hours or something like that. I got it when one time during the pandemic when I got COVID, and it was on sale, and I was just like, all right, this is going to be what I'm going to do for the next week. And me and my roommate got COVID at the exact same time, and we're both into games like that, so I just bought a copy for him too. And we just we gamed our little asses off is what we did for a week straight. It was honestly a really fun time. Who called it? Oh, can you do that with a resupply? Smart choice, Pangus. I like Vermintide 2 a lot. I played mostly Saltspire, either with the what build did I have? Usually the Zealot build or like the, I forget what it's called in not Darktide. Either the Zealot build or when it came out the Warrior Priest build was a lot of fun. But yeah, had fun with that. I play more Darktide for sure though. For Christmas, one of my really good friends who came to visit me and who I'd played a lot of Darktide with, painted a Warhammer miniature model of my character, which was very sweet.
Necromancer career. That sounds cool.
What on earth is with all these diggity dang bugs? Oh yeah, I saw the thing that Necromancer career was at, but I don't know. I'll probably, if I'm in for that again, I'll probably just, or in the mood for that, I'll probably just keep playing Darktide. Alright guys, let's speed run the rest of this mission because I have to be at a spa in like 20 minutes.
Yep.
Ready?
Let's go.
Alright, well, I immediately fucked up. Ace Pilot 42 on YouTube says, well, my last final start in 10 minutes. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Hey, you too, good luck on your exams. Thanks for tuning in. You must feel very prepared if you spent it hanging out watching us play computer games instead of studying. So best of luck to you. Hope you crush them and enjoy your weekend. Rockets down to you, pal.
Oh.
Yo,
I'm dead. Again. I've died so much this mission.
That's okay, man. We haven't noticed.
Thanks for telling us, though. Means we're in your circle of trust.
Squiggly asks, "What's the highest player level you've ever seen at Deep Rock Galactic?" Maybe Mark's like GSG Mark account.
Yeah,
Which was
that's
like,
cheating.
Isn't that like 2005? Yeah, I guess being a dev and like using it for content and shit it doesn't count. I guess it's hard to say because I think you can just mod a high level. So I'll just think of a really high number, which is 7,000.
I know they're in the thousands of the legit players with them in the. Probably
Can you see the ranks of players in default? Isn't it just the border?
I think at like
can,
mission end and stuff for in a lobby you can.
Ah.
The Elite Troll says, "Clearly you have never taken an exam before in Twitch. Have you guys ever taken an exam drunk?
No.
Like in university or something?" Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, me neither.
I feel like the odds are stacked against me enough as it is. No reason to do hard mode.
I did once in college, but it was for a class where I knew that I could like do bad on it and still do fine in the class. So I feel like it was a calculated risk.
Well, did you do it drunk or hungover?
Drunk. I think I had like 3 shots of gin and a bowl of ramen noodles before I went to the exam.
Jeez. Like just to load up, or were you like
I
having a party
like
before?
It was specifically as a bucket list thing. Was like, it'd be kind of funny if I did this, and it was like, well, this is the one chance I'll get where I like, I think I crunched the numbers with the class stuff, and it was like, okay, I could get like if I got a flat 0 on this exam, even like I had studied a lot and stuff, I was like, I could get a flat 0 and still do like a B in this class, which I'd be fine with. So, it wasn't like there was a ton at stake, but I just kind of wanted to do it for the goof. It was nice because I usually spend a lot of time when it was like I think it was also a multiple choice exam, so nothing too crazy. Triple book, whoa! But I usually spend a lot of time in a multiple choice exam, like second guessing my answers. But when I took it, I was just like, I fucking nailed it, and didn't think about it twice. I think I got like an A- on it, so it turned out fine.
I mean, that's good then.
Oh, I got killed by the book in the whatever. Cyan Pickle over on YouTube says, "What was that horned helmet you had on? I don't think I've ever seen it in game." Whoa, that, my friend, is a brand new piece of couture in the Dwarf universe. It is the Jagged Bug Basher helmet. We initially meant to release it in conjunction with the Steam Awards nomination process, but when we found out the results, we were so heartbroken that we couldn't work for weeks. And we finally got it out today. So all you need to do if you are on PC is to log on, boot up Deep Rock Galactic, and this hat is yours forever. Yeah, you got to log on before January 29th. And if you're playing on console, we're expecting to have it out next week with the next patch.
Same end date.
Alrighty. Folks, we're calling that a job well done for today, are we not?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, it's that time of day where we pick the unwitting victim of a Steam. What's it called?
Labor of love. Yeah.
A raid. We're picking a raid. So, Yoppe, will you do your traditional rites of picking a raid victim?
For my best friend on the rig.
Yabby.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Amazing.
Well, Johan/Yoppe is picking out who we're gonna raid on Twitch. Just want to thank everybody for tuning in once again to the Ghost Ship Games developer chat here. Been a ton of fun playing computer games, goofing around, answering your questions, not answering your questions, doing our best. And yeah, hope everybody had a fun time. If this is your first time tuning in, you can catch us again every Thursday and every Friday at 1 p.m. CET. And hope everybody has a lovely weekend. Be sure, if you haven't, to log into Deep Rock Galactic so you can claim your brand new shiny Bug Basher helmet just like we're all wearing. And you can look sick as hell just like us. So, best wishes to all you. Have a lovely Friday. Have a lovely weekend. And riggedy riggedy rock and stone.
I think we'll do Lilia the Succubus. I think it's their first time playing the game, so or they're doing the Hox's conquering thing at least.
Hell yeah.
So
That's usually a
show him some love.
Let's hit him up. All right. Rock and Stone and Red Dead Redemption 2, everybody.
Rockin' Redemption 2. Not mad.
Rock and Star.
Alright, Raiders ready.
Let's
See
do
you
it.
next week.
Bye,
Rock
guys.
and Stone!